On behalf of the Hernando DeSoto Historical Society, I welcome you to the 2019 DeSoto Heritage Festival, the investiture of Hernando DeSoto, and the coronation of his queen. We want to thank and welcome our friends and families who have traveled from far and near. Is anybody here from St. Paul, Minnesota? Anybody here from Panama City? How about Fort Walton Beach? How about Barcarota, Spain? How about Pensacola? Tampa, St. Petersburg? Even Tallahassee, how about that deal? I would like to thank and acknowledge those who have served on this year's ball committee. They've contributed everything they could do to make this a successful and a great evening just for you for attending. Committee members are, again, Vernon Desir, Andrea and Twyla, and you know who you are. SOTC ladies, Bill Booth, Donnie Olmstead, Gary Holbrook, and also the great applicants of the Hernando DeSoto Historical Society. Let's give them a round of applause. I'd also like to recognize the sponsors that allow this evening to be successful, for you to come out and relax and enjoy. First up, we have sponsor Team Health, represented by Dr. Teresa Raw. Also known as a siren in the crew festival world. Another special thank you. It's the Manatee Memorial Hospital for their sponsorship tonight. And they're represented by Mark Goodson, Vice Chair of the Board of Governors of Manatee Memorial Hospital. All right, to my very special friends, my great sponsors that I love, and they sponsor so much and they do so much for our society. It is John and Amanda Horn from Anna Maria Oyster Bar. Come on down. Every year I try to come up with something unique and special for gifts for our sponsors. This year I have a Hernando DeSoto that has been 3D made, and it's just for the great. Go.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. We were told that this was formal. Oh, tuxedo pants. Tuxedo pants. I'm sorry.
All I can say is when you write the name on the, put the signature on the check, John, you can wear anything you want to. I love you, buddy.
He has on his tuxedo pants. Sure. Much more comfortable. Is that?
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everyone for being here tonight. This is a surprise. He doesn't know this is going to happen. But a guy who is, quite frankly, irreplaceable, who's been in this organization for many, many years, 43, I thought, turns 70 years old tomorrow. So I want everybody to stand. We're going to sing happy birthday to the one, the only, the irreplaceable Vernon Desir. Come on, Vernon. All right, everybody ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Vernon. Happy birthday to you.
course, I've been telling everybody I'm 60, so that didn't help.
All right, it's squirrel time. At this time, I would like to honor and to somebody that's very special, especially to the hosting committee, but mostly very special to this society, day in, day out. Smiles, Grumpies, she's always there, she's listening to us. I want to, Gary and John, if you'd come up. We are going to present something to Kelly Sazerac at this time. Kelly has to come up this year on the stage. Smile, let's go.
I'll say a couple things. Do yours first.
Okay, as you know, if you know Kelly's history, she's from Sonoma, California. She's a little prejudiced against Napa wines. So at this time, her favorite wine is Longboard. You can't even buy it in stores. You can't get it anywhere. It's a private wine. We actually had flown in a Magnum of Longboard for Kelly.
You just want to share it.
There you go. That's from the hosting committee.
You're not done. No, you're not? No. You want to say something first, John? No, I'm good. Okay. Many of you don't know, but this young lady has been in our organization for 11 years. This is her 11th year. And she puts up with us. She does so much work for us. We are so proud of her. John and I are presenting her with the DeSoto ring. Thank you, Kelly.
Thank Teresa. As long as she shares that wine with me, I'll really be happy. Oh, again, thank you so much for being here as the pictures are being taken. We hope you enjoy all of our festival events for our out-of-town visitors. This is our largest crowd of out-of-town visitors, I think, ever. And it is definitely a great impact on our community and who we are. There's another table sponsor that I'd like to recognize, and that is Vice Mayor Gene Brown and family. Where are you at? They were so excited about being here, and I love it, and thank you so much for your patronage. Thank you so much. Everything you do with the city for us. Thank you so much. We hope you enjoy all the events of this year, especially as we commemorate the landing of Hernando DeSoto in 1539. We are delighted to have you, that you joined us for our festival, and look forward to a fabulous time tonight by the music of the band De Leon. Great band. Tomorrow evening, we will proudly present our special festival guests of 100,000 people of our closest friends, the 2019 DeSoto Heritage Festival Grand Parade. Brought to you by Cox Chevrolet and MOR TV. At this time, I'd like to bring up our Padre, Tom Murphy, for our invocation this evening.
Thank you, Bob. Please bow your heads, everyone. Lord, we'd like to thank you for this wonderful gift that we call life, and for the ability to celebrate it in this way with our closest friends. It is surely a wonderful present, and we are ever most grateful. We would also like at this time to ask for your special blessing to Shannon Stremka of Apple Fest, who was injured this afternoon when a tree limb fell on her during the pub crawl, and to last year's goat, Bill Hennel, who was in Manatee Memorial Hospital after a stent was put into his heart. And thank you, Dr. Teresa Rowe, for noticing that Bill was in trouble last night. And thank you, Lord, for allowing Bill to remain with us a little while longer. Amen.
So please sit back, enjoy this evening. I know I am. It's my pleasure to introduce to you tonight our hosts. Two. We have Judge Lynn Toller. Judge Lynn Toller is the host of the nationally syndicated, Emmy-nominated television show Divorce Court, which is now in its 20th season, and we thank so much our sponsors from MOR. And our own, again, past president, life member, almost 70 years old. He's a life member of Hernando, DeSoto Historical Society. I give you Mr. Vernon Desir.
This is your mic. Oh my, I think I'm in trouble tonight.
Be careful.
Well, I think the fun has already happened. I'm not sure now. So anyway, we're going to have a good time. You're going to have to bear with us, though, because we have, as you can tell, a lot of paperwork to deal with.
Do.
But our first, good evening. That's the main thing. But our first job of the evening is to introduce these gentlemen that are standing in front of us. A lot of history and heritage here. So these gentlemen have all earned their gold shirts, and you'll see some various alternatives here based on things that they're doing this year. We're going to we're not going to begin with our current one because he's back there coming in at a different time. But our first gold shirt that we're going to introduce tonight, who I guess is going to be a part of the next crew, is that correct? So you're in that uniform. So please welcome, as we honor at our 80th anniversary, our past turns, beginning with 1718, Mr. Ron Herndon. No, I think you're going to go over there next to the camera, right in front of that camera over there, and just stand there. And you'll be joined by 1617, Mr. Zeke Eckerson. 1516, Mr. Bob Richardson. And I may have to send Bob Revels to help y'all learn how to stand in a line. Actually, move over a little further, if you will, please. 1415, Sid Jones. 1314, Butch Powell. 11, why are they going that way? No, in a straight line facing the audience, guys. Pictures are really hard to take if you're going down an aisle like that. You know, I'm going to send the judge over there if y'all can't get in a straight line. She'll get you. There you go. 1112, Vince Urice. 0809, Joe Miller. 0506, Dr. Tom Springer. 0304, Dr. Sandy Elton. 9697, Rick Harris. 9495, Bob Revels. 9192, Mark Goodson. 8889, Tyrone Shin. And 8687, Charlie Hackney. And Judge, now we're going to meet the ladies. So if y'all squish together, I know that they're going to want to get pictures of you. So we're going to start with this list. And the ladies are backstage, and we're going to ask them to squish together when they come out. See if we can get them all the way across this stage. So we're going to start with this one. This is our queen from 2017-18.
Isabel Starner, Queen 2017-2018.
And her princess,
Alyssa
Alyssa.
Kapinski, Princess 2017-2018.
All right. And next, the queen from...
The Queen from 2016-2017 is Sarah Adams, and her princess, Bailey Saudi, Princess 2016-2017.
Is Bailey here? No?
No, no
okay.
Bailey.
No
Okay.
Bailey. Okay.
We have our Queen from 2015-2016, Ellie Sharp, and her princess below.
It didn't come. So then we have our queen from 2014.
Okay, then we have our Queen 2014-15, Brianne Wilson. Did we miss a princess?
Oh, and a princess. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. Her
okay,
princess.
we missed Bailey Mosley, Princess 2015-2016.
So, got a princess here.
And we have a Princess 2014-2015, Hannah Rowland. We did that. Okay. And we have Princess 2012-2013, Alana Massey. Let me go to the Queen. And we have our Queen 2011-2012, Ellie Ullman Fuser. And we have her Princess 2011-2014, Noelle Bichamp. Then we have our Queen 2010-2011, Helene Sokos. We have a princess from 2009-2010, Kimberly Hillman. A princess from 2008 to 2009, Whitney Whitten Bars. We have Queen 2006 to 2007, Ashley Williams Ebeling. We have Queen 2005-2006, Melissa Trippi. And her princess 2005-2006, Kathleen Moore Guth. And we have a Queen 2001-02, Katie Reagan O'Brien. She didn't get here. But we have a princess from 2000-2001, Catherine Tomeo Bartz. We have Queen 1993-1994, Melissa Tomeo Shaver. And we have another princess, 1991-92, Ashley Bergloff Cantwell. Princess from 1990-1991, Amy Marshall Fleischman. Another princess, 1985-86, Melanie Honeycutt Lacanic.
This is Cherie Sherman
Rashka. A queen from 1982-83, Cherie Sherman Reichgott. That was close, I don't know. We've got our queen from 1981-1982, Teresa Bird Adams. And we have a princess from those years, 81-82, Ana Luisa Jimenez Huffman. We have Queen from 1978-79, Jennifer Todd Nash. Who'd we miss? We have a missing princess or queen. We're looking for her. Okay, Princess, 1983, 1984, Susan Anderson Logue. And we have a Queen, 1972, 73, Veenie Bomar Goodson.
And this is 1959.
I gotta love this. Queen, 1959-60, Gail Courtney Roberts. Right?
How often do you get that group together? Thank you, ladies. It's always a pleasure to have you with us. You can exit either side. There are stairs on both sides. Get this out, so it's probably right there in front of you. All right. Gosh, I'm tired already.
I'm
Right?
telling you, there's a lot of work.
That's Paul, we want more money next year. I tell you, that was a workout. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Please welcome Don Hernando DeSoto the 71st, Mr. Paul Scharf, and our queen, Alicia Grace Odell.
Mr. Joe Miller and Princess Haley Sue Lawrence and his wife, Susan Miller.
Padre, Mr. Tom Murphy, and his wife, Donna.
President of the Hernando DeSoto Historical Society, Mr. John DeLasline, and his wife, Monica.
General Chairman, Mr. Gary Scott, and his lovely wife, Jennifer.
President of the Conquistador Historical Foundation, Mr. Rick Parcells, and his wife, Teresa.
Miss DeSoto Heritage Festival, Sydney Groom. Lineal descendant of Don Hernando DeSoto, Mr. John DeSoto, and his lovely, significant lady, Margie Wisatki. Bacarota, Spanish Dolores Asensio Duran, and Queen Sarah Outcontreras.
Please welcome Captain Billy Bowlegs, the 64th, Andy Corbin, and his queen, Barbara Densmore, First Mate Byron Cotton, Miss and First Mistress Julie.
Welcome the 32nd King of the crew of Dominic U, Mr. Bill Henry, and the Queen of Dominic U, Pam Walsingham.
From the crew of Lafitte from Pensacola, Florida, Gene Lafitte, the 64th, Carl Nessamar and his wife, Sissy Nessamar, accompanied by Queen of Lafitte 64th, Pam Griffin, and the husband, Ted Griffin. Past President Don Richards and his wife, Dolores. Darlene.
From Navarre, crew of jesters, Queen Yoli Donnelly, and past President Debbie Carrier.
From Tampa, and the crew of Pandora, Goddess and Executive Board Secretary Denise Fackler.
Representing the crew of Henry Morgan, Sir Henry Morgan, Ernest Pine II.
Palmero, okay. From the crew of 7 Celtic nations, Vice President Dallas Foss and Secretary Lee Palmero.
From the crew of Shamrock, King Leo Casey, and the 2019 Queen Kristen Casey, and their president, Patrick Paste.
From Florida's capital, we are pleased to welcome Springtime Tallahassee, portraying Andrew Jackson, the 47th, and Rachel, Phil Bacon, and his wife, Nikki Bacon. Springtime President Mike Melder and his wife, Ann Melder. General Chair, Samantha Fulton.
The 2018 King of the crew of St. Andrews, Jay Ray and his Queen Pat, President Lee Head and his wife Tina.
From Lee Loyal crew of Grace O'Malley, the O'Malley 27, Kimberly Aguilar, with O'Malley-elect Carla Graziano.
From Tampa, Florida, your notorious crew of the Peg-Leg Pirate, Admiral Doug Moriarty and his First Lady, Lori.
From the Sultans of Egypt Shrine, President Jamie Lawrence.
From Pensacola, the crew of Aphrodite, 2019 Apollo King Byron Gilbert and his lovely queen Esther Culbertson and their president Kathy Casey.
From the crew of West Tampa, 2018-2019, First Queen Elise Ferrata Tramontana. Ferrata Tramontana. I said it twice because I messed it up the first time.
From the Latin American Fiesta Association, President Roseanne Ferrata and the 92 Queen Samantha Hira.
From the Tampa crew of F Troop, Ron R.K.
Mayors of Tampa, Florida, 2018-19 Teddy and President, Mr. Mark Hampton. Committee Chairman and grandfather of our princess, Hallie Sue Lawrence, Mr. Jeff Albritton, and co-chair and Manatee Sarasota County Liaison, Mr. John Newton.
Representing the Inter-Crew Council of Tampa, President Ann Bartlett.
And also from Tampa, the El Rey 47, Mr. Paul Gigante, from the Knights of the Crew of Santiago.
That would be terrible, wouldn't it? What have I done? I just wait.
Fest USA President Shannon Stremcha, Secretary Jill Morgan, and Assistant Secretary Bridget O'Connell.
Yeah, you go ahead. I'll start back here. Santiago.
Binion, Chief 2016, Sue Binion, Queen White Dove 2016. See, it doesn't matter if you're a has-been, we still bring you up here. Our favorite neighbors from the Anna Marie Island privateers. President Cindy Meeks, Lady Cynthia, Secretary Kim Siren Boyd, Captain Jamie One-Eye Van Dusen, Quartermaster Terry Cookie Repair, Past President Bob Stitch Dominus.
Representing the crew of Santiago, King Paul Gigante and his wife, Brenda Gigante. Okay. You just point when I go. Okay.
From St. Paul, Minnesota, Prime Minister Megan Quigley, King Boreas Rex the 83rd, Monty Johnson, and his Queen of Snows, Allison Gunter.
Now presenting the King's Winds Brothers and Princesses Titan, Princess of the North Wind, Doug Johnson, and Princess Lauren Caldon.
Yes! Prince of the East Wind is Jim Nelson, and East Wind Princess is Kelly Kerpel.
Zephyrus, Prince of the West Wind, Randy Graff, and his West Wind Princess, Kara Martin.
Notice, Prince of the South Wind is Chuck Scheffler, and the South Wind Princess is Rebecca Booz. And of course,
the ever-loving Klondike Kate, Cheryl Williams. Okay.
Oh, but beware. Representing the Imperial Order of Fire and Brimstone, also from St. Paul, Minnesota, the 2019 Vulcan crew, King of Fire, the true king of the St. Paul Winter Carnival, Volcanus Rex, the 82nd, Mr. Dan Leach.
Prince of Soot, Jerry Ludden.
Grand Duke Fertilius, Mike Pendergast.
Baron Hart Sparkus, Tim Prescott.
Duke of Clinker is Bob Lipke.
Count of Ashes, Dave Jansen.
General Flamius, Tom Colstock.
Count of Embrius, Peter Anhalt.
I wasn't leaving. Oh my Lord, y'all. The judge and I are ready to leave now. We're exhausted. How many people was that? There must have been 150 people up here.
But they all looked gorgeous.
They did look beautiful, didn't they?
Can we have a hand for
A
all
hand
the
for all those
dignitaries
people.
we just saw?
I don't know about y'all, but there's not another event in Manatee County where there's that much hugging and smooching going on. Hey. Wow, that was just amazing.
Spectacular.
Okay, while they're finishing, we got to meet the queens and princesses a while ago, and we got to meet the past Herns. So if you are a member of the Sisterhood of the Crown, or you were on the Queen's Court, I want everybody to see all of you that have participated in our organization over the years. So stand and let them see. There's so many of you here. Look at all these ladies, y'all. I mean, so many of you. We love you, love you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lots and lots and lots of you. Yes. Please stay in touch. It means so much to us. Yes, it does. All right. Well, thank you, leadership. Y'all can go home and take your shoes off now and relax a little bit. That was a long time, wasn't it? Y'all may return to your proper places there. Rick Parcells. I'm going to invite you back. Did he hear me? Rick Parcells, this is your time. Ladies and gentlemen, the president of the Conquistador Historical Foundation to present a scholarship. Please welcome him back. Yes.
Get the microphone. I want to introduce our Miss DeSoto Heritage Festival, Miss Sydney Groom. Sydney? Sydney? No, Miss DeSoto Heritage. I would like Sydney to take a minute to explain to us her talent she's going to use at Miss Florida pageant.
Hi, yes. So first of all, let's just give a warm welcome for everybody who's here. I have never seen anything done like this. So for those of you who don't understand the Miss America pageant and the way it works, is there are 3 steps. I'm the first step. I'm the local title. I represent all of you on the Miss Florida stage. And if I win Miss Florida, I will be on the Miss America stage. How about that? So a little piece of my heart that I would love to share with all of you is that when I grace the Miss Florida stage, I will be performing interpretive sign language. A little bit about that is I have always had a passion for equality. I think that is so important, but we have equality in all of the wrong areas. Society focuses so much on feminism, maybe. I can say that because I'm a woman. Yes, giggles over here. But most importantly, the deaf and the blind are Americans too. And if I had it my way, we would all be able to speak sign language and we'd all be able to read Braille because we are all living in a beautiful country together. If anybody doesn't know what this means, it's applause. So once again, I'm so very grateful to represent all of you at Miss Florida coming up. And if you'd love to know more about the organization, please feel free to come talk to me. I'll be here all night. Thank you, thank you.
Sydney, thank you for what you're doing. And on behalf of the Conquistador Historical Foundation and all of our membership, we have a check for you to help you with your college expenses.
Best wishes, Sydney. We're so proud of you. Let's see. And the next will be the announcement of our 2019 exchange student to Spain. And who will make that announcement?
I think we got somebody.
Who's making that announcement? I think Charles is making that announcement. So Charles Clapsaddle, take it away. Look to your screens, and you will see our new exchange student.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Ian Sharp, and I'm speaking to you from Georgetown University right at the beginning of finals week. So I want to apologize that I could not make it there tonight to celebrate the coronation of the new Hern as queen, as princess, and as crew with all of you. But I want to let you know that I'm there with you in spirit, and I hope you're having a wonderful time. So first of all, I would like to thank the Hernando Historical Society, the Conquistador Historical Foundation, and all of you here for selecting me as this year's ambassador to Barbados, Spain. This is a tremendous opportunity that means a lot to my family and I. I promise to proudly serve you and the community of Manatee County while I'm there in Spain to the best of my ability. And once again, I am honored and truly humbled by this opportunity, and I want to thank you all again. Ole.
Ah, congratulations. Our ambassador will be Ian Sharp. Thank you to our wonderful distinguished member, Mr. Art Engelhardt, who sponsors our ambassador program. So thank you to him, and he's standing right there. Give him a round of applause. Thank you, Art. We love you. So now we begin that moment, which is for us bittersweet, because it's time for us to begin to say goodbye to those who have served us so well for this past year. So, Princess Hallie, it's your turn. So if you will come forward, Judge Lynn and I will step aside and allow you to say your farewell.
Good evening. I would like to start off by thanking the Hernando DeSoto Historical Society and Conquistador Historical Foundation for giving this opportunity, this lifetime opportunity. It has been an honor representing the society and our community. As I traveled all over the world from Minnesota to Spain, I have met so many new people that have impacted my life. Every time I went anywhere, everyone made me feel like a real princess. Thank you to all the different crews that made my year an unforgettable one. A few special thank yous to Tommy, Shannon, and Troy. Thank you for everything you did for us while in Minnesota. Tommy, thank you for making my princess dream become a reality. I had the two best Vulcans crews anybody could have asked for. Hail the Vulc. Dan and Nicolette, thank you for being my out-of-town parents. Don and Dar, I'll miss seeing those big smiling faces every time we ran into you. Rob Fisher, thank you for showing me what Whataburger is at 1 a.m. This year was nothing short of amazing. I am so happy to have gained a new extended family and can count on each and every one of you to have my back. Even though this is my last hurrah, I will forever be your 2018-2019 Hernando DeSoto Historical Society Princess.
It's my pleasure to invite Tom and Donna Seguin, our good friends in the community, to come and make this moment just a little more fun for you.
On behalf of my wife, Donna, who really is right there in the business with me and plays a huge part in everything that we do and designing all the drawer and everything, we want to thank you so much for your service. You've done a phenomenal job, and we want to present to you a sterling silver, blue topaz, and diamond ring. And it matches the dress. That's perfect. Thank you very much. You've done a phenomenal job for us. Yeah.
All right. And Mark is going to bring flowers out for you. Mark? Here he comes. And we're going to let you go over with your captain. And you get to take her to the... Are you going to say something too? Oh, you have a gift too. Oh, wow, more gifts. Yeah. Would you like to say something while you're... Wow, that all matches.
Yes, it does. It matches her dress.
You planned that very well, didn't you?
Oh, my goodness. Princess, this is for you on behalf of Susan and I. And you were just a gracious princess, and you'll be part of our family as long as I'm alive, I guess. I want to thank the out-of-town guests here this week. You all are fabulous. I think it's the largest number that we've had in a festival this year. Wait, one more thing. Thank you. You were a gracious host when we went to your city, and I hope that we're doing the same for you while you're here. If not, I will help you. I love my crew. Olé.
All right. We are going to return her to her mom, Jennifer Summers. Jennifer, if you will come forward. Our princess, Hallie Sue Lawrence. Where did the captain go? You're not done yet. He's all emotional. Look at that. You're still here. Oh, jeez. Now it's actually your time. That's why I took. No, you get to sit down yet. This is your time. That's why I said, why are you talking now? You can come and say hello now and thank all these people that you were thanking.
Okay, this time I might cry. No, really. It's been, they say it's the third time is a charm. And here in a few minutes, I'll be a has-been for the third time. And I don't think there'll be a fourth time. Again, welcome all my out-of-town guests from the long, far away. Thank you for being here. Safe travels back. I just hope you enjoy yourselves and have a great time. You were such a gracious host for us when we would visit your festival. Some special people, Richard and Darlene from Lafitte. When we were there, they went out of their way to make sure we had cars or floats to ride in. Shake and Bacon. Thank you for allowing us on your float many times as we traveled. And the Vulcans, the Winter Carnival, the King Boreas, the Queen. Y'all have been very great to us and very special people. You'll be in my heart. And one of the great things about this, I was captain in 14 years ago, and Hernando 10 years ago. And it was a great time to go back because I got a chance to reunite with friends that I haven't seen 10 years ago or 14, which made it even better and more special. Thank you.
You can wait just a moment because we're going to let you take Alicia down as well, okay? Just wait right over here. You're so funny. Yeah. And now our queen, Alicia Odell.
Thank you, Vernon. Good evening. Throughout this year, I have met so many great people from out of town and in that society that have made my year amazing. I want to thank all of the crews that I have the privilege to meet this year, traveling throughout the country and also out of the country. I've had the greatest experience traveling around, meeting a lot of wonderful people and doing so many amazing things. Lafitte, you started off our year with a bang. Dawn and Dar, you will forever be in my heart as my out-of-town parents. Pepperfest, thank you for showing Hallie and I how to eat spaghetti really fast. That came in handy for Hallie last week at our Demetrios capture. Hail to the Spaghetti Princess. My Winter Carnival people, you guys are the best, and I'm beyond excited to spend this weekend with you. The Vulcans, it's time to bring the heat this weekend. Thank you for showing us your lair, and I want to thank Shannon, Tommy, and Troy for taking such good care of us even though we were freezing. To my springtime people, I can't thank you enough for letting us on your float when our car broke down and for making our springtime trip so much fun. I have a special place in my heart for all of the crews and all of the memories I have made. I have one last special thank you for a special young group of girls, our 8 little conquistadorables. Lucy, Daphne, Gigi, Skylar, Brooklyn, Chloe, Tenley, and last but not least, Utopia. You all have done an excellent job this year. I am so glad to have met all of you. You are all beautiful, kind, and smart. Keep doing great in school, make good choices, and work hard at all of you do. Hopefully one day I will see you up on stage as part of our Queen's Court. Lastly, I want to thank my parents, John and Kelty, my sisters, Elizabeth and Kylie, and of course, Austin. I couldn't have made it through this year without you. To all of my DeSoto family, I will never forget the memories that we have made. This society made once a little girl's dream of being a queen a reality. Thank you for being part of my story. Thank you to my Hernan captain and my 2 Susans and my princess Hallie Sue. I can't imagine this year without any of you. Ole.
Once again, Tom and Donna Sequin will come and make a special presentation to our queen. Tom, Donna.
Alicia, we just want to say, on behalf of my beautiful wife, Donna, and myself, and I think we speak for Bradenton and Manatee County, we are so proud of you. You've done such a phenomenal job. We thank you so much for your service and wish you all the best in the future. And so we want to present you a 14-karat white gold amethyst and diamond ring.
Thank you.
Whoops.
Which one?
Whoa. Try that one.
Okay.
Woo.
Thank you.
Yes, we're so proud of you. Thank you very much.
So
Yeah.
much.
Oh, it's nice to get jewelry, isn't it? Thank you, Tom, Donna. Mark has some flowers for you. All right. And look at this.
This is $2 million. It's a check. We love you, and thank you for being my queen.
Thanks. A box in a box in a box?
It's a box.
A box.
Her amethyst and blue topaz. So they all planned this really, really well, didn't they?
Yes.
Do you want me to hold that for you? You got. Oh, she's going to hold on to it. She's not going to let it go. All right, we're going to ask the captain to escort you, if we will. Ladies and gentlemen, a wonderful queen. She will be one of the best ever. We will return you to Kelty and John, and with our gracious and heartfelt thanks, ladies and gentlemen, Queen Alicia Grace Odell.
I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Well, darling, just kiss me slow.
And now it's time to salute the gentleman who has represented us this past year, traveling many miles to festivals and events throughout the nation and abroad. He has carried the legacy, his namesake, with honor, dignity, and respect. Ladies and gentlemen, Don Hernando DeSoto the 72nd, Mr. Paul Scharf.
I'm going to read it tonight because if I wing it, I get it wrong. I would like to thank, and I'm supposed to have an interpreter come up here to help me in Spanish too. Are they here? Maybe they won't make it, but if they do, that's great. Okay. I'd like to thank everyone for attending tonight's beautiful ball. My best wishes for all the members of the Queen's Court, and my congratulations to the soon-to-be new Queen and Princess. Thank you to my royal family, my DeSoto crew and float crew for allowing me to have a magical and wonderful year. And I swore my voice wasn't going to crack too. But to all members of my DeSoto, my heartfelt thanks for voting me to be your Hernando, and I cannot tell you how humbled and proud I am to be your Hern. A special thank you to all the organizations that are here tonight from all over the world and the country, and thank you for your hospitality when we visited your festivals, because I can't tell you how much we appreciated everything you did for us, and it's an honor to have you here. Okay, and this is the part to my Baccarota friends, and there was going to be an interpreter, and he's here, so I'll read it in English, and Mr. Hubbard will read it in Spanish. And just so you all know, well, you'll get it. You'll get it. A very special thank you to all of you here in attendance from Bacarota, Spain, our sister city.
Un agradecimiento muy especial a todos ustedes aquí presentes en la asistencia de Barcarota, España, nuestra ciudad hermana.
Not only to the individuals here tonight, but to all the people of Bacarota.
No solo a los individuos aquí, sino a toda la gente de Barcarota.
Thank you for your indescribable warmth,
Gracias por la indescriptible calidad,
generosity,
generosidad
and hospitality
y hospitalidad
that you show all of us when we visit Bacarota, your beautiful town.
que nos muestra cuando estamos visitando su hermana ciudad.
I encourage everyone here tonight, if they ever have the opportunity,
Animo a todos aquí esta noche, si alguna vez tienes la oportunidad,
to visit Bacarota and its wonderful townspeople.
para visitar Barcarota en es maravilloso pueblo y gente.
It will be a trip you will never forget.
Será un viaje que nunca olvidarás.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. You can take it. Thank you. And finally, thank you to my friend Kelly Starzarak, who runs our DeSoto headquarters and who, without her, we would be lost. Thank you to Bob Richardson and Dr. Teresa Rawl for chairing this great event. Can we have a round of applause for them? And always, thank you to the mayor of Manatee County, Vernon Desir, who always keeps us on track. I'm proud to have served as your Hernando, the 72nd, and Ole.
I'm too old to run. Thank you, Paul. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Paul Scharf. As he takes center stage, led by Lieutenants Dennis Romano and Terry Wilson. Please welcome the drumline from Manatee High School. led by the Lieutenants Dennis Romano and Terry Wilson, the 2019-20 crew of DeSoto. And now, as our final farewell, our Hernando DeSoto leaves the stage as the dawning of a new day arises in Bradenton. Go ahead. And from the rear of the auditorium, he is met in the center by Don Hernando DeSoto, the 73rd, Mr. Mark Hildebrandt. Would you welcome, please, our new Padre for 2019, Mr. Bob Richardson. And we will acknowledge that lovely lady that is always there at his side, Dr. Teresa Raw. He will prepare to bless our new surroundings here. Followed by the 2019 captain of the crew, Mr. Steve Covey.
This decree of the King Charles V on the day of April 26th in the year of our Lord of 2019 has commissioned us this day, Mark, in the House of Hildebrandt, to go forth and represent Hernando DeSoto Historical Society in Manatee County, Florida, as Don Hernando DeSoto, the 75th, within and about and around this land. You and your crew will explore friendships of past Hernandos and create new friendships to represent the friendly city of Bradenton throughout this land. May God bless and protect you, your crew, in each and every journey as you explore new lands and create new friendships for the society that carries your name. This decree of Charles V on this day of April 26th in the year of our Lord 2019 has commissioned this day, Mark, to go forth and be Hernando DeSoto, the 73rd.
Wow, he's already making money off this deal. What do you think? All right, so lieutenants, I'll let you take over from here. You just walk off? Let's give the crew a round of applause. They're wonderful. So are you comfortable up there now? He doesn't even know. All right. Wow, it just keeps going, doesn't it? I mean, it's one thing after another. So what do you think so far?
Fabulous, outstanding, great party. They've been liquoring me up all the way.
Oh.
The whole time.
Oh my gosh. We'll have to edit a little bit of that, so. All right. Well, we have lots of things to go yet, so I guess, are you ready to continue to see what else happens? You're really ready to see what happens now, aren't you? All right, so I'm going to let you thank these people.
We would like to acknowledge the wonderful businesses that have sponsored the 2019 Queen's Court. They include NDC Construction, De Lesline Construction, Something Blue Bridal Boutique, Charlie's Boutique, and Ted West Photography.
All right. And now the beautiful ladies that comprise our Queen's Court, these wonderful young women selected from throughout our community, lovely, gracious, personable, and service-oriented. We're truly honored by their presence and immensely proud that they are part of our DeSoto family. So ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 DeSoto Queen's Court and their conquistadorables.
Darling, just dive right in, follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful.
Lady Danielle Aaron of the House of Adams and her conquistadorable,
Lucy Alexandra Barrows.
Just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby,
Danielle is escorted by Craig Terrell.
Barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it, darling. You look perfect tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Danielle Aaron Adams and
Lucy Alexandra Barrows.
He shares my dreams. I hope that someday we'll share our home. I found love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so
Lady Caitlin Marie of the House of Carruthers and her conquistadorable
Utopia Allen Hooker.
darling, just hold my hand. Be your girl, you'll be my man. And I see my future in your eyes. Well, baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms. Barefoot on the grass while listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this. Darling, you look perfect tonight. No, no, no. Baby,
Caitlin is escorted by Jimmy Hamrick.
with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, while listening to our favorite song. I have faith in what I see.
Ladies and gentlemen, Caitlin Marie Carruthers
and Utopia Allen Hooker.
She looks perfect. I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight.
Lady Marissa Joanne of the House of Ulcer and her conquistadorable
Tenley Elizabeth Wenzel.
I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was.
Marissa is escorted by Crazy Johnny Jander.
This time, darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes, you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marissa Joanne Halser and
Tenley Elizabeth Wenzel.
Listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard.
Lady Natavia Aliana of the House of Kelly and her conquistadorable
Daphne Grace Bettle.
Well, I found a man stronger than anyone I know. He shares my dreams. I hope that someday we'll share so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be
Molly is escorted by James Covey.
this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be your girl, you'll be my man. And I see my future in.
Ladies and gentlemen, Natavia, Aliana Kelly, and
Daphne Grace Battle.
Dancing in the dark with you between my arms. Barefoot on
Lady Molly Elizabeth of the House of Kopinski and her conquistadorable
Genevieve Rose Battle.
looking so beautiful. I don't deserve this. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, while listening to our favorite song. I have faith in what I see. Now I know I have met an angel in person, and she looks
Molly is escorted by John Prohl.
deserved it. You look perfect tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Molly Elizabeth Kopinski and
Genevieve Rose Battle.
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive
Lady
right
Annabelle
in.
Clare of the House of
Follow my
Russo
lead.
and her conquistadorable
Brooklyn Anne Marie Shudden.
Beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark.
her escort is
You
Puffy
between
Klein.
my arms. Barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath.
who didn't go to rehearsal.
Heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight.
Clearly didn't go to rehearsal.
Well, I found a man
Still didn't go to rehearsal.
stronger than anyone I know. He shares my dreams. I hope that someday we'll share our home.
Ladies and gentlemen, Annabelle Clare Russo and
Brooklyn Anne Marie
Carry
Shudden.
more than just my secrets. To carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting
my gosh.
against all odds. I know we'll be all
Lady Langston Victoria of the House of Sellers and her conquistadorable
Chloe Jean Strunk.
Be your girl, you'll be my man, and I see my future in your eyes. Well, baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, while listening to
did go to rehearsal, Mr. Bill Campbell. Ladies and gentlemen, Langston Victoria Sellers and
Chloe Jean Strunk.
Lady Claire Alicia of the House of Strickland and her conquistadorable
Skylar Joy Jeffries.
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me.
Claire's escort is Corey Willis.
When we fell in love, not knowing what it was, I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes, you're holding mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, Claire Alicia Strickland and
Skylar Joy Jeffries.
Dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it, darling. You look.
ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 DeSoto Queen's Court.
Well, I found a man stronger than anyone I know. He shares my dreams. I hope that someday we'll share our home.
We will have,
I found love.
prior to the Queen and Princess being announced, we have a friendship award that we announced that is voted on by the young ladies in recognition of the time they are spent together. They do have a lot of time together. It's based on their friendship and also influence from the committee that they work with because they have a lot of appearances that they have to make. We consider time spent together, but also their appearances, being prompt, doing all of the things that they need to be able to do, and working together well, being a team-oriented person, obviously is a significant part of that. So, the only people that know anything about any of these decisions are the president of the society, the president of the foundation, and the chairman of the Queen's Queen's Court Committee, Mr. Vince Urice. So wherever Vince may be, Vince, there he is. Oh, and it's marked, can you read that?
Friendship.
How original. I guess even me and my bad eyesight can read that. So now shortly, you and I will know.
Yes, we will.
So, shall we say it together?
Yes, we should.
The winner of the 2019 Friendship Award goes to Marissa Joanne Halsert.
Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead.
And now it's time for us to name our royal princess. This young lady will travel with our royal family and give support and encouragement to the Queen. We would like to thank all of the young ladies on the Queen's Court for their commitment and dedication to the Hernando DeSoto Historical Society. It has been a privilege to be among you during all of the events of the festival. We hope that you will all continue to be a part of the family throughout the Sisterhood of the Crown. May I have the name of our princess?
Vince. And guess what? He's really made this easy, hasn't he?
Princess.
Should we do it together? Yes. In unison. Ladies and gentlemen,
gentlemen,
our
our
princess
princess
is Claire Alicia Strickland. She gets to curtsy first, Mr. Captain. To curtsy to Hernando first. See, I tell them that I'll direct them, so they're fine. And then to the audience. Across the land, many young women dream of wearing the crown of DeSoto Queen. Tonight, you saw on stage many representatives that have worn that crown. During our history, so many have represented us so very well. They're not only beautiful, but outstanding in service, character, and the contributions they have made to the community are immense. They are always amazing ambassadors, eager to share our rich history and devotion to a legacy that dates back to 1939. From over 100 nominations to the final seven that you see. We had a friendship. I knew that there were two announcements that you see on our stage tonight. It has been a time of joy, reflection, and growth. So, Vince, I assume that you have an envelope now marked Queen. And it is indeed by process of elimination. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So this is what we say.
I got it.
It's a historical thing.
Gotcha.
Are you ready?
Yep.
So be it. Our new queen,
is
Lady Langston Victoria of the
Sellers.
House of Sellers. Austin Sellers.
Guitars and banging drums since we were boys. Trying to impress pretty girls with a lot of noise. It's time to turn it up, time to rock and roll, time to take the stage, time to start the show. This is our moment, this is our time.
While the photographers are taking their pictures, I have a couple of reminders. Certainly, thank you to our sponsors this evening and the committee. Don't forget, pray tonight. We want good weather for tomorrow. There was not an announcement put out this afternoon on the email, but don't forget, if you're on the committees and applicants, all of this has to come down in the morning, 9 o'clock. Please meet here and help us get this down. And if you're an able-bodied member, it comes down much quicker if you're here to help us. John DeLesline and Gary Scott, what a wonderful year we've had. Congratulations. So happy for you. Couldn't have been better. Thank you to all of our out-of-town guests. We're so glad that you were here with us this year. And a light buffet will be served on both sides of the back. So please enjoy yourselves. And again, thank you so much for coming our way. God bless. Thank you to Judge Toller.
Thank you, everybody.